I'm Cam.
I'm Tyler.
And I'm Aaron. We're three brothers who lead extraordinary lives.
Because we live and work in our family zoo.
Caring for endangered animals along with a team of keepers.
And helping wildlife conservation projects around the world.
This is our amazing story.
This is 1Z3.
It's an early start at the zoo today.
With a big cat brush-up planned.
As usual, I'm first in the shower.
See you later.
You snooze, you lose.
We spend our lives waiting on Cam's morning brush-up routine.
Cam, we're going to be late. Come on.
Finally.
What?
What took you so long?
Taking care of myself. You should...
No!
Take a hint. Oh, look what you've done. Ty, we need to go. Come on. It's not just Cam who keeps himself well groomed around here.
Too right, from having luscious coats to razor-sharp claws and sparkling clean teeth. Zing!
The animals at the 1Z3 Zoo are regularly checked to make sure that they are in the best possible health.
And their homes are always kept clean and tidy too. Oh, what's Ellie doing down there? Coming up, brushing up at the cat sanctuary.
Where I get a paw-some view of Kassanga the African lion.
Look at the size of you.
Petra the Eurasian Lynx has a groom from a broom.
She's absolutely loving it.
And Baikal the White Tiger is dentist ready. Say ah.
To keep well-groomed animals, it's important to also keep well-groomed homes. Oh, thanks for picking me up, boys.
So we're down at the cat sanctuary for a big brush-up.
And as usual, I know just how to get this job swept up as quickly as possible, whilst having some fun along the way. Right, boys, what I'm thinking is, with all these leaves everywhere, let's have a bit of a friendly competition and collect the most leaves as possible, and whoever gets the most wins. But let's get the competition started. Get on with it, it's a race. Competitive Cam is really going for it. Whilst Aaron... What are you doing?
Well, a breeze came through, so I was just going to see if any leaves were going to fall and then I'll catch them. Oh! Funny.
With the competition swept clean away by Cam. What are they doing over there? It's time to stop fooling around and find a good use for all these leaves we've collected. Leaf it out. Oh. Right, boys, I think, let's call it a draw. Really? Yeah, because at the end of the day, the real winner is actually going to be Inka, the black jaguar cub. At only 7 months old, she's experiencing her first taste of autumn, whilst cuddling up to her mum. She'll be able to dive into our huge leaf pile with all its new smells and textures as the perfect autumnal enrichment. Smashed it. She's absolutely going to have the time of her life.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's let her out.
Let's let her out. Cool. Inka, hello. Coming over.
Oh, here she comes.
Just as she would in her native South or Central America, Inka is being brought up by her mother. Kira.
Inka is very much mummy's girl and sometimes needs a bit of extra encouragement.
You can tell like she wants to explore it, but she's too nervous for that, Mum. I think that's the thing. Hi, you missing Mum? So Inka's just waiting for approval from Mum Kira really before properly getting stuck into the leaf pile, and you know, it's quite cute to see, but this is exactly what things would be like if these guys were in the wild. You know, babies are always looking for Mum's approval just in case it is something that's dangerous. Oh, here comes Kira now though.
Time for Mum to show how it's done.
Oh, there we go, Kira's straight in.
And here, with a playful pounce, comes Inka now.
When she is about 2 years old, Inka will become more independent, leaving the safety of her mum before hopefully one day having cubs of her own.
Found herself a stick. Look at having a roll around. She's got a pumpkin now as well.
Really getting in with the autumn vibe.
Great to see the animals looking so happy and content.
Yeah, there's no better feeling, is there?
Whoops.
Whilst breeding programs like these in captivity are thriving, jaguars' wild numbers are still declining.
Many of the species we care for at our zoo are under threat of worldwide extinction.
This is Most Endangered.
And the two animals that I'm with this morning are the largest animals we have here at the zoo. Mo and Navas are Bactrian camels. Now these two playful boys would naturally come from the Gobi Desert in Mongolia and China, where it can be freezing cold temperatures at night, boiling hot temperatures during the day, and they are perfectly adapted for survival in that desert region. Sadly, in the wild, Mo and Navas's Bactrian camel cousins are actually critically endangered with less than 1,000 individuals left, which means that these guys are actually in the top 10 most endangered large mammals on the planet. The problems come from humans. Farmers will kill the camels so that their livestock can then have the land. And also the second major reason is hunting. And that's because where they come from, there's not a lot of food to go around. So obviously a big animal like this could feed a lot of people. They estimate around 80 camels a year can be killed. What's key to their survival is that zoos like us are doing our part to try and help camel conservation out in Mongolia and China, but also we use the likes of Mo and Navas here at the zoo to help educate people about camels. They are an amazing species, and obviously we want to make sure that they are around long into the future.
Would you call that a blow dry? Everywhere you look at the 123 Zoo, there's some serious grooming going on.
There's your blow dry.
Having worked at the cat sanctuary for 3 years, Keeper Bibby knows exactly what to look for to make sure the animals are in the best possible health.
I'm joining him to check on Kassanga the African lion to see if he needs any treatment to his pads and claws.
He's a beautiful boy, isn't he?
See if he'll come nice and high up for us.
All right. He's going to dwarf me. Are you ready for this? All right, Kassanga. Up. Good boy. Look at the size of you. Seeing him on his two back feet shows the scale of him. He stands 2.5 meters tall. He's enormous. The apex predator of Africa. Thank you. You're fine, boy. That's him telling me that he loves me. Don't you, boy?
And I love him too. Being such big, heavy animals, a lion's paw pads are really important to them.
So straight away, now he's here, we can see those pads.
Look at that.
Check there, in nice, good health. They're not cracked, they're all good.
There we are, boy. Good job.
The pads help to dampen vibrations when the lions move, allowing them to prowl the grasslands almost silently when stalking their prey.
Maybe go a little bit lower and he might put a claw through for us just to see how they're getting on.
Kassanga, hey boy, go up a little bit.
Good boy.
A lion's claws are razor sharp, and just like with a pet domestic cat you might have at home, will retract when not in use. So when a lion is hunting, the claws can come out to grab and slash at their prey, but when at play, will draw back under their fur to help prevent injury.
What we want to see is they're not too long, where he's not sharpening them enough, but equally not too short or splintery, anything like that. And it's hidden quite well by his fur, but you can see there that they're in perfect condition.
He's probably the best looking lion there is.
Yeah, he's certainly passed his MOT with flying colours for today.
Yeah. Health check complete, and we'll do it again in 2 weeks.
Sounds good to me.
Thank you very much, boy.
Good boy, Kassanga.
Kassanga is one well-groomed cat. Brushing up on your animal facts there, Aaron? Must be time for Ask Aaron. Aaron's brain is full of fun and fascinating animal facts.
He's so clever, we're always trying to catch him out.
We're giving him just 60 seconds to answer as many questions as possible.
If he gets more right than wrong,
Woohoo! Come on!
he wins.
But if he gets more wrong than right,
We win.
Go. 1. How can you tell how old a dolphin is?
I actually don't know that.
You just look at their teeth.
Oh, there you go.
Just like trees, they have rings inside them.
Question 2. Which land animal has the largest mouth?
Ooh,
Aaron.
It could have been Aaron. Yes, a hippo actually has a mouth as wide as 1.2 metres.
Next question. How many teeth does a giraffe have?
About 30, 32, 33.
You need to choose one.
32.
He's got it right.
Yeah.
The same number as an adult human.
Question 4. Which animal touches teeth with another upon greeting to work out if it's a friend or a foe?
Well, this one's a tough one. I'm going to go with the prairie dog.
He's got it right again. Prairie dogs actually kiss by locking teeth.
Next question. Which animal has the largest tooth?
I'm not sure on that one.
The narwhal. Their tusks are actually one long tooth that can grow up to 3 meters long.
And that is time. What's the score?
3-2.
He's won.
Me.
He's won.
Double thumbs up to me. Back at the sanctuary, for both the cats and their habitats, the brush-up continues. Along with Keeper Emily, I've arrived to play dentist as we check Baikal the White Tiger's teeth. Ready to open wide and say? Taking a look, we've spotted an issue with one of Baikal's canines.
So hopefully what you'll be able to see as Emily's doing her feed is that the cow keeps catching his top lip on his tooth. So when he's not eating, he currently looks like this.
It's not about how he looks, though. For big cats, having healthy teeth is vital for their survival.
Baikal?
It can mean the difference between life and death where hunting's concerned.
Out in the wild, they're not just eating their prey, they've got to actually wrestle that animal down to the ground. That animal will be kicking and moving and trying to shake the cat off. And then as they're eating those really tough bones, they very easily crack their teeth. And cracking their teeth can then lead to them not being able to eat because they're in a lot of pain. So it then becomes one of the biggest natural killers of cats in the wild.
Even in zoos, cracked teeth are a fairly common problem for big cats. But thankfully, there are specialist vets here who can take care of the animals.
So in Baikal's case, as you can quite clearly see, just where his tooth has cracked, it means that he needs to see the dentist.
Baikal's booked for a checkup in a few weeks' time. Will any of the other cats also be in need of dental work?
Sophia? Come on then.
For the last few weeks, Emily has been teaching Sophia the jaguar to open her mouth on command by using a simple hand signal.
Sophia?
To get a good look at her teeth and gums.
She always does it. She understands things so quickly. She understood within 5 minutes that that meant to open her mouth. She is the cleverest cat I've ever worked with. She's very, very smart, aren't you?
She's clearly got this. So now, to get an even better view, we're trying to teach her to hold her mouth open for longer.
Yeah, that's good.
Good.
If she doesn't do it for long enough, then we don't give her the reward.
Sophia. Bit longer, not a hiss. As you can see there, she prolonged it a bit more. Bit of a hiss in the middle, but the fact that she actually held it there for long enough was perfect for us.
She's a very clever cat, but this feisty feline also likes her food fast. And right now, it's just not coming quick enough.
Sophia.
She's getting a bit impatient. We get to see her teeth a little bit more.
It's clear to see her teeth are in tip-top condition, so I think it's safe to say that Sophia doesn't need to see the dentist.
If Sophia needs any dental work in the future, though, this clever cat will be well prepared. Now to get hold of her tail.
Touch. Good.
Emily has taught Sophia to reverse herself into the perfect position, making this task much easier for me.
You all right for me to hook it?
Sophia tail.
I needed to reverse a little bit.
Sophia back.
Okay.
Good.
You can see where I've got a tail. I'm just poking it in different areas. And the reason for this is because should Sophia need dental work, it just gets her used to the fact that we may have to use needles on her to give her anaesthetic. But as you can see, it's of no distress to her whatsoever. And she's very comfortable with me holding her tail. Perfect, she's taken her tail back.
Not only is the action 24/7 at the zoo, it's everywhere and all at once. Luckily, keeping an eye on all the goings-on is Cam's Cam.
This is Cam's Cam, and today I've been setting up some cameras in our animal habitats here at the zoo. Let's see what our red pandas have been getting up to. Oh, look at Tilly sleeping. She's sleeping with her tongue out. Oh, she's definitely just woken up to the sound of Moto roaring. He is so loud in the morning. Oh, look at this. Red pandas are incredibly skilled climbers, and they spend about 90% of their time in the trees. Nampang has stolen Tilly's favourite spot in the tree. She loves it. I think she's telling him, please, move. That is actually adorable. No, Nampang hasn't. That's so mean. Poor Tilly. All she wanted to do was her favourite spot. She's just staring down at him, giving him the meanest look ever. But he's just not bothered. He's just happy. He's got his spot and he's happy.
Surely there's room for both of you up there.
We have many powerful and potentially dangerous predators at the cat sanctuary. But we can safely get a little closer to some of the animals living here. Next in line for a brush-up is Petra, our Eurasian lynx, along with her habitat.
Hello, Kel.
As gentle as Petra is, she's still a skilled hunter with sharp claws and teeth. Keepers Bryony and Bibby won't be taking any chances. They won't be using their brooms for sweeping, but for covering my back.
Petra's still a really powerful cat, and they can keep Petra at a bit of a safer distance just in case anything were to happen.
With the all clear, I can get on with the tidy up. She seems interested. I'll just leave this here.
So Petra's currently got my broom at the moment. So in order to get my brush back, I've got Bibby and Bryony, and they're just going to use their brooms just to usher Petra off. It's going to be no harm to Petra at all. You know, it's just a way of just slowly moving her off. Oh, success, she's off.
With her short bob tail and her tufty tipped ears, Petra the Eurasian Lynx is clearly a cat who likes to keep up appearances.
Oh.
With her habitat sorted, her interest in my broom has given me an idea for her own brush-up.
Now, this broom here that I've got, we're actually going to take the handle off, strap it up against this deck here. It's nice and steady.
Cool. A brush like this is a really great grooming tool with your more domesticated pets, cats and dogs. It's a lot easier to groom them as you'll have brushes and you'll be stroking them. And with these guys, you can't do that. Obviously, they're very powerful and obviously you can take your hand off. Techniques like this is very useful. Camera and receive.
Go ahead, Ty.
Yeah, do you guys want to head down to Petra in a few minutes? You're going to want to see this.
Sounds good.
Yeah, let's go.
The broom's all set for Petra to scratch her itch. What will she make of it? Guys, look at her. She's absolutely loving it.
So much so, she's dribbling.
Oh,
So when she's this close, you can really see how great her coat's looking.
oh, definitely. It's got like a real shine to it, which is obviously a really healthy sign.
In the summer, Eurasian lynx have a short, reddy coat. Then as winter approaches, it changes colour and becomes a pale grey like Petra's to blend in with the snowy forests of Asia, where this animal originally comes from.
One thing's for sure, thanks to a groom from my broom, Petra's coat is in perfect condition. It's been a great day.
It's just a bit of a shame to hear that Baikal has to see the dentist.
At least Kassanga's in tip-top health.
Yeah, true, and I had a great time with Inka. Tell you what, she loved the smells.
Great to hear.
Speaking of smells though, you two stink when you shower.
Yeah, well, we would have been able to shower if you hadn't been hogging the bathroom all morning.
I was like, watch out for... Huddle.
Got soaked.
You look a little wet.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna need another shower.
You think?
I know, no hot chocolate.
Yeah, it's